It's the 7th of January 2021. The day before my daughter Georgia's birthday. She will be 39. About 3 weeks before my birthday, when I will be 69. And tomorrow also, remembering on the 8th, David Bowie, who died aged 69 on the 10th of January of 2016. He was born 1947 on the 8th of January. I think Elvis was also born in 1936 on the 8th of January. Anyway, we've got what it's called freezing fog. So you can't even see Burnbeck Pier today from here. It's totally fogged out. Yesterday some great big diggers got stuck on the beach, really big ones. I don't know, I think they managed to get them out. Although there is a great big orange buoy, so it could be that one is still stuck. But they've got a massive giant dinosaur looking digger today. What they're doing, I think they're preparing for some really high tides. And they're building up some sandbanks further down the beach near Tropicana and SeaWorld. But they do that sometimes in the summer usually to provide the locals with nice sand. But I don't quite know why they're doing it, but it's probably for some sort of sea defence. Anyway, I came up here the other day, 2 days ago actually. It could have even been yesterday. No, I had a day in yesterday. No, what it was, my camera, for some reason, I thought it was charged. And it wasn't. It was totally flat before it even done more than a couple of 100 yards. I should have gone back really and, in fact, brought the charger. Sometimes if I know I'm just doing a small walk, I don't always bring my charger or spare battery. Fatal in this sort of weather, because this sort of cold weather can make the battery also go flat as much as the hot weather. Anyway, a few more comments on the wood group that I belong to about the chopping, hacking, sawing, scraping and raking and shredding and all that sort of thing that's going on up here to do with exposing the hill fort. And of course, what's causing most of the issues, the fact that they haven't communicated very much with the public. A small group of people have decided they own the wood, basically. And of course they don't, and they haven't had the consensus of the whole population. Of course they're all friendly and jolly when visitors come up here. They say, oh no, people are thinking we're doing a really good job clearing. They don't know the facts, that's the trouble. And it's to some people this is good what they're doing. It's tidying it up, it's making it not so dangerous because people can lurk in bushes and all that sort of thing. And like I said, in some respects it's good to see the archaeology. But I think exposing it, you're going to put it more at risk. That's what I think. I think it will be more at risk. I think you'll get really herds of people up here. I mean, at the moment, for years, there's just been small tracks, and you didn't get herds up here. But I don't think it's going to be like that in the future. I think it'll be like Sandbay and Breandown, and you'll end up with motorway type mud tracks all the way along here, unless you start fencing it off from the public. Right, over and out for a minute. Right, back on. Just been talking to the rook, come crow, come raven there. Can't see Sandbay today, but I just had to stop because there were some gorgeous pictures with the mist and a bit of sunshine coming through. And those are some of the best pictures to get because you get the reflection off the mist of the light. Anyway, like I said, I was up there 2 days ago. My camera, I'd had no camera, and I'd noticed a significant amount of clearing had been done since, I don't know if it's Christmas Eve I came up, and it was probably even not as far back as that either. Although I do often do other areas of the wood and don't always come to this bit. But as you can see, it is winter and it is a lot clearer, but basically you couldn't ever see through here. They've cleared all the vegetation. They say it's destroying the trees. Well, if that big tree there gets chopped down and all the others, then I think that is wrong, personally. They're letting some rot, which might be natural. There will be natural decay and loss. So you can see all the chopping, raking, strimming, piling. All that's all been freshly cut, look. All freshly cut. I come up here, I'm keeping a record. It's COVID, don't forget, as well, and we're in the third lockdown. These lockdowns aren't working, because I'll tell you why they don't work. It's people don't honour them. People still go and travel to see their families. They still have housefuls of people. Everyone's taking risks. They don't think they're going to get it. God, look at all this chopping and hacking here, look. Look at that. This, look at it. The aim is to cut all these trees down with leaving something called a white beam. There's a couple of them, they put labels on them because people are hacking them without knowing. There's a lot going on the other side, by the way, where you can see ramparts. There's no rampart this side because this has got a natural defence in the hill fort of the geology. But over the other side there is a rampart being exposed by them trimming, hacking and all that. They want to expose all the features. I only ever see about 3 people up here. The most I've seen is about 6. See, look at that one there, just been hacked. That's a lovely little holly tree and it's just been hacked. Look. It's still alive. It's disgusting what they're doing up here, doing that. Somebody on their bike coming around. You get people coming around here checking up on the fort, right? Yeah, you do. I've seen people like bouncers up here. That's why you call it people taking advantage. See, look, piles of, look at it, I'm videoing. Sending it back to the computer. We'll just pop over this side actually, because there was a boat lurking the other day. There's another one coming. No, he's not a lurker though. He was somebody that was getting out of his car as I walked by earlier. But look at this. It would look a bit sad and grey in the winter, don't forget. It would. Look at it, it looks like a bloody tree graveyard, doesn't it? See? Over this side is where you can see some of the ramparts. Now that they're chopping and hacking and destroying and killing trees, killing habitats for animals. I wonder if this big tree will be hacked to death. He's had his vines cut. He's had his vines cut. Yeah, I'm videoing. I'm keeping a record. I got video throughout the last couple of years when they've been doing this. I've got video footage, loads and loads of photos. I'm going to aim over there because there's always been someone doing something here. This tree is a holly tree, and it'd be interesting to know if they're going to leave this one because it is so well known because of this. COVID doesn't stop these people, by the way. COVID doesn't stop them. Now they've been over here. The other day I got a video of some bloke hacking and strimming here to expose this thing. I mean, somebody said, why can't you just leave the trees? Just clear it a bit. But don't pull all these trees down. What's wrong with these trees being here? You know? They're beautiful. They're beautiful at all times of the year. This is where I've seen people hovering a lot over the last 2 weeks. They're doing a lot here. A lot of hacking and chopping going on here. And all down the side of this bank. Look, they're disturbing the stones. They say it is an offence to remove or touch the stones. Well, they're doing it when they're doing hacking and chopping and cutting and shredding and strimming and stacking and piling and destroying. They're doing it. Look at all the clean cuts all the way along here. Somebody wants to make money. They're comparing it to Stonehenge up here, right? Which is fair enough. We know the fort is here. And like I said, I love archaeology. I don't like some of its processes. And neither do most modern archaeologists. Because you can do things now from above and see what's underneath. They want to outline all the fort, all the holes, all the pits. Yeah, you could never get in here. All this would be cleared, raked and cleared. All this will. I haven't been able to come over here because they've been over here. They've been over here hacking this lot. And they send their guards out with big shears as if to threaten you. You know, like they got a weapon with these shears. I'm doing a bit of video so you can see. I ought to put this on. I mean, like I said, it is exposing the geology, the archaeology and the history. It is, it's true it is. There's I'm not gonna. I did a little bit up there the other day, so I'm just gonna stop and start taking some photographs in a minute because here is where they're concentrating on this bit now, all the way along there. You can see they've hacked and destroyed. Now over here, they label the odd tree. Now this is a very thin tree. It's only fine to cut, but it's called a white beam. And apparently white beams are protected. That's a yew. All cut and chopped. There's a lot of yews here. Holly bushes have been cut down. And they're doing a lot of work here. They're going to clear all this so that it joins up with a big rampart further up. See, they're hacking and clearing. They're disturbing the stones, aren't they? They're disturbing the stones. So that's a white beam over there, that tall thin one. That's a white beam. But there's some beautiful, massive big trees that are so beautiful here. And they shouldn't be knocked down. They're probably down there hacking now. I wouldn't be surprised if there aren't a lot of them down the bottom there. There's another path down there. Right, over and out, take some more pictures.